I do how like igib is letting the other person stack up. They're not trying to just hog all the armor and do like one man push. They're both stacking up. They're both getting all the weapons. They're being smart about it right now, which is good.
Yeah, and they do a really good job of regrouping. Like we saw, they both took different paths into the quad room, but they're here at the right time. They got 8 seconds till it spawns. Anna is about to die. She won't be helpful as this quad spawns, and basically she's setting herself up to be quad fodder. Because at best, she'll be lucky to have a weapon, and it's been spotted. Actually, it's Rhythm that's up at the rocket launcher.
Oh!
See if Burn can find another one.
Coffee
just takes that in.
that mega.
Yeah, so it looks like actually it was Coffee Beans that did the most damage in that quad run, even though he wasn't the guy with the quad. We popped over to his point of view. He's pulled down to Anna one more time. Now we're looking at, we have a total of 3 frags for LQ, so I think LQ's going to have to figure out something. Because right now, there it is. Yeah, Anna goes after Coffee, and Burns is there to get the rail in Anna's ass. So, really tough. They're going to need to figure out their teamwork there. Because igib right now working very fluidly as a beautiful machine. Now, the closest thing Coffee Bean's seen to death was a close-range shotgun shot, but pair of 25 is going to bump him right back up to 60 health. He's got red armor. We're going to continue to follow this streak until he dies.
LQ is not really doing too well right now. I don't know if they're going to be able to come back from this. It's going to be pretty tough.
Yeah.
I wouldn't underestimate these guys. They're displaying some serious teamwork here and some serious strategy.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it's just totally unanswered damage. Coffee Beans has yet to take a single hit, but he's landed a rail. And there's his teammate. And that's going to give him a chance to double up. Oh, and actually we do have, finally, somebody died. There's a quad pickup. That's what switched the camera there. Anna died immediately as it was picked up. So that's what happened, in case you were wondering what the quick snap was. And here's Anna trying to press with I don't understand this. With a rocket launcher, but it's not hitting anything. Really, I mean, Burns did an ungodly amount of damage.
I'm glad that Anna did what she did though with that quad damage. At least she ran in there and denied them another quad run. I mean, that would have been, obviously they're in a big enough hole right now. There's no need to let them get the quad anymore.
Yeah. But I mean, but when you're fresh on the spawn, just kind of going straight at a guy rather than using cover. I guess like that to me is what was missing. Here's Red Armor. It's been sitting up for quite some time. So is Mega. Let's see who's going to go grab that. Someone just picked it up. Yeah, so all the items just went to igib, or all the best items just went to igib.
Yeah, they are showing pure dominance on this map. It's just, I don't know if this is just their map or what, but...
Well, since this thing has kind of gotten away a little bit here, it's 33-4. Go ahead, man.
Well, Coffee Beans is shooting well, he was shooting a 40% accuracy, but it fell down to 35 with a railgun.
Yeah.
Which, that's pretty good, so...
Yeah. I was going to say, since this thing's kind of run away here, I just want to say that there's another quad stolen, but, you know, going back to the short-lived ass hattery, I want to mention that the soy guy that was being a pain in the ass, he did apologize, which is nice. But you know, it brings up something. I don't know who he is. I've never played with him, you know. And one of the things that, you know, I'm an older player compared to a lot of guys. I mean, I'm like 30, 31 years old. Okay, so I'm an old geezer compared to some of the people out here playing. Who looks like Rhythm just killed Anna just killed Rhythm. But you know, quite frankly, there's just no need to have you know, fuck yous and faggots and other such language tossed around. You know, it'd be one thing if, you know, if you know me and you want to talk shit, fine, go ahead. But there's no reason for, you know, Quake Live to continue to devolve into, you know, Halo and CS status. You know, so yeah, I totally accept the apology, and hopefully, you know, the next time that we broadcast Soy or anyone else, then you know, we can just keep the banter focused on the game. So that's where it needs to be. And why do we want to?
I'm not totally sure what's going on here, but.
It's just some shit talked about over IRC, and I guess I'm just trying to make an appeal to sort of the better nature, I guess, because you know, I lived through the rise of Counter-Strike. Okay, I mean, I watched how online gaming basically taken a steady nosedive over the last you know, 15 years, and while that's to be expected to a certain extent, it's also the kind of thing where it doesn't have to be that way. And that's why you see, like, whenever we do a broadcast, you know, I don't let any of our shoutcasters, you know, like, overly ridicule somebody for not playing. And it's actually one of the things that we look for when we're bringing on new people onto our staff is, how do you treat people who aren't great players? You know, because we found that, you know, yeah, we could be like some of the other shoutcasting services out there and just totally rip into people that are new or that, you know, quote unquote suck. You know, that's one way to do it. But we found that it's a lot more interesting to talk maybe about ways that newer players could improve, or, you know, talk about what they're doing right, even if that list is a bit shorter than their list of mistakes. So I guess I'm trying to make an appeal for raising the bar slightly, because, you know, this community is what we make it, guys. You know, obviously there are going to be people like me and the staff of Field TV who are willing to put in hours upon hours of, you know, free time to try to expand the community. We're seeing some great moves by Burn, by the way, but yeah. Just a little pause in my soapbox for that, because it is about the game. But, you know, the community is what we make it, and so we can choose for it to be a piece of shit like Counter-Strike or Halo or whatever else out there that's just fodder for the kiddies. Or we can make it into something really fun and interesting, something that you want to come back to, something you want to share with your friends. So hopefully I'll be able to get the fuck off my soapbox now, and we'll just enjoy the rest of this game here. We got about 5 minutes left to go. A really impressive lead here for igib. They're leading 53-4, and we're seeing the start of a Coffee Beans quad run. So let's just let it play out. 10 more seconds of it.
Impressive. Excellent.
Now, I do have to say I am behind you on that too. So.
Impressive.
Not even to jump into the lava would save Rhythm. Poor guy.
Impressive.
But yeah, let's take a look. You know, stats wise, if we're looking at, you know, 5 deaths and 2 deaths for igib. That is really impressive. Now, the unfortunate thing is that death count, of course, and the frag count for LQ means that they have self-killed or team-killed at least 3 times, which is quite unfortunate.
Humiliation.
Well, I guess, I mean, you know, we still got 4 minutes left to go. This is a pretty one-sided thing. I want to you know,